good, guys? It's your girl Kiesha Arielle and welcome back to the kitchen. But if you are new here, you are very much welcome as well. I would only like to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification button, which usually appears after you hit the subscribe button, and that's that little bell so that you never miss an upload every Sunday at 5 p.m. Okay, so today in the kitchen we are going to continue on with 5 more lessons I have learned on my journey to 30. So my first lesson is it's a very good thing to have a saving. So when I was a little girl growing up in Jamaica, I remember my grandma saying it's always good to save for a rainy day, and I took that literally. But anyway, as I got older, I realized that meant like when you're going through some hard times. So about 8 years ago, I remember my cousin sending me this link to check out, and I checked it out, and it's like a motivational, it was a motivational video, YouTube video, and I remember listening, and the guy was saying you should save 10% of all your income. And I actually started doing that the following year. And I remember I had to go into my savings this one particular time, but because it was an emergency situation, I had to use that for that situation. And I was like, man, I wish I was using this to just do whatever the hell I want to do. And I remember talking to my grandma, and I was telling her how upset I was about touching my savings, and she was like, Kiesha, this is why you saved. This is the moment for you to touch your savings. So if you have not started saving, please take this moment to say, you know what, the next time I got some money coming in, I'm gonna put down 10% off that. Another lesson that I have learned along my journey to 30 is make a budget. Always budget. I do that. I have been budgeting for the past 10 years. So I make a monthly budget, as you will see here. I'm going to be showing up all my information. Monthly budget. I budget every single month. On the back of that, I have all my finances that come in, and then I know, okay, well, this is the amount that come in every month, this is the amount that goes out every month. And then what I do, I even break it down to weekly, how much money I can spend weekly. And sometimes I have done it before, I've broken it down to daily, how much money I can spend daily. Making a budget, it's really important because it allows you to stay on top of your finances, and it just allows you to know how much wiggle room you have with your finances as well. So with all your budgeting, it's good to treat yourself, but don't be excessive in that area, because you always want to make sure you can help yourself in other areas. But I guess that's where your savings will come in as well. If you want to touch your savings, if you are like me and you don't want to touch your savings, at least you'll have that little extra money. But if you just want to have savings just for the sake of having it, for whatever reason, you can always touch your savings. But I would always say not to be excessive in indulging too much. Well, that's just me personally, but I do like to enjoy myself, but I don't go way overboard. Maybe because I'm a mom and obviously I have to think about all these other things. But if you're young and carefree, do what you got to, okay? Also, another lesson that I've learned is one man's trash is another man's treasure. You might be thinking that you don't like something and you want to throw it away. Consider reselling that. That is something that could make you some money. A couple years ago, I was selling some Air Forces that I've had for years. And when I tell you the Air Force was so beat down, they were so beat down. And Jay used to be like, ain't nobody gonna buy them, Kiesha, look how that look nasty and whatever. And I'm like, yo, someone's gonna buy it. And believe you me, someone bought it within the first week it was up. And I was like, what? And I made some money from that. So definitely consider selling on your things that you probably don't like, or if you don't want to go through the hassle of setting up an eBay account or whatever else account may be out there, you can actually take your clothes to the charity places where they now weigh your the bag of clothes and they give you money for it. Because I've done that sometimes, but that money is not necessarily the best money, but it's actually something. But those are other ways that you can actually build your finances and your savings. Okay, so the last lesson for today is work on being able to help yourself out of bad situations, like whether it's financial or not. Always work on helping yourself first before you're able to help others. You can't help somebody else if you're not able to help yourself, because then you go help somebody in their situation and who's going to help you? So definitely always try and work on helping yourself first, financially or whatever, before you go and say I'm going to help somebody financially, because now you put yourself even at a further disadvantage, you know? So be smart, okay? Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and you know, you can reflect on it and I don't know, just help you in some way, shape or form. But these are some of the lessons I've learned on my journey to 30. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to thumbs up, drop a comment and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button and let me know in the comments. And also, when you do that, YouTube will know that, oh, okay, this video is a type of video that the audience out here would like to see, and they would definitely be recommending more of these type of videos and even more of my videos to you. But if you want to see more of my content, I will certainly be linking some at the very end of this video so you can go and indulge. So until next week, Sunday at 5 p.m, I will see you right back here in the kitchen for 5 further lessons.